Um, we had Miss Sylvanas set up a medical tent. We had good old Jan command some people to get their shit together because all these soldiers in this area have been only trained for about a week and a half and are pretty inept.
And what level are we again?
10.
Cool.
After which point he commanded a bunch of barrels be taken with him, and Jan buried the shit out of those in front of the walls. To what effect that will have, we will soon see. It was revealed that there were several ships coming into harbor, a couple of them with the Chromaria symbols. Most likely at the time, people were guessing, denoting that the freeing was about to occur, as it's the day before Sunday, which is considered to be the most holy and closest to Orholum. So the freed souls would free souls would have an easier time commuting. Um, Good old Sybil found her way to her uncle. Said, "Ayo, situation's a bit fucked. Got
Oh shit!
your like preferred wife and your kid.
It's gonna be out by tomorrow before D&D.
Did you just say preferred?
Preferred wife? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said preferred kid. I was like,
No.
wait,
Preferred wife.
wait a minute. I just got unadopted by a guy I don't even like. Excuse me?
You were never adopted in the first place. You're his niece. Niece.
Terminology. It's all the same.
Oh yeah. But in any case, he he once again basically commanded you to join him during the freeing, at which point a woman walked in who was the first on the block. And as it turns out, it was his mother, your grandmother, Philia Guile.
Just walked in the room and she just did a side eye and she was like,
She did give you a smile. She seems nice. In any case.
Did we make it back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Y'all are chilling. It's the night before war, so we'll start out with the rest of the group. Is there anything that you want to do before your possible imminent demise?
Imminent demise.
Well, I would like to instruct the people on the wall where my barrels are concentrated, as to try and avoid firing on them right away.
Oh,
I think I want to be up on the wall, so
Until
you should
my
tell me
signal.
that too.
Okay, so
we'll get to
I'm
assignments
mostly
and shit
biased.
tomorrow. This may be the last time that you get to do anything.
Normal kid stuff?
Yeah. You know, normal people stuff, just in general.
Do we have any alcohol?
I'm sure you
You
could
could ask
procure
your
some from your
make
brother.
some.
Yeah,
I do.
Give it a try.
Here, what kind of check do you have me roll every time?
Intelligence.
Knowing Jan, he's probably gonna make jum. Watch out, those are jum legs.
Yeah.
We're all gonna get stupid wasted again.
No, we're gonna die.
Yeah. John, roll a medicine check.
Oh God.
Don't drink.
My medicine's bad. Yeah, not good.
Hang on. Hey, maybe I'll.
have you been praying to your fire goddess again?
Okay.
We might just
Yeah.
end up doing that.
Jan,
We might still be doing that. The night's young.
Jan,
That's how fireballs.
seems like something went wrong. You're not sure what, but something ain't right.
I'm just gonna hang on to this one for tomorrow. Put that in my bag. That's my just in case bottle.
For Molotovs.
Yeah. Well, see, then I also have like a ball in there, because one's in case I get sad, and then the other's in case I get really sad.
Oh no.
That's a joke from Scrubs. Come on, people.
Nope.
But yeah,
Cool.
but
Arcus,
yeah, I'll put that in my bag.
any last minute bullshit you want to do?
I mean, I'm gonna make sure I'm as stinky as possible
All right, fair enough.
and have several jars of dirt.
You pointedly avoid the warm baths that are offered by the pretty maidens.
Ugh.
Exactly.
Two things I don't like.
John, after the failed attempt at creating grain alcohol, anything else that you want to do? No, John, not Jan.
Oh,
No, not that I can think of. Maybe
Alright.
pray with pray to my brother's goddess for tonight might be my last.
All right. Layla, any
Um,
last minute shenanigans?
First, I would like to find my snake a nice little rat so it can potentially have its last meal with me.
Snake's not here. Snake is back at Cremeria.
Boo!
It's been
Well then
very
I
nice
would
taking the
I would like a warm bath from a pretty lady, and that's
Alrighty.
all I'll do.
You get a nice sponge bath from a pretty maiden.
Fuck yeah.
Sybil, I would ask you, but we'll get to you. Jan,
Scared.
Oh,
past your alcohol attempt would do.
well, there's only one thing to do. I'm gonna take John by the hand, and we're gonna go find a nice quiet place to worship the queen.
he's gonna set everything on fire before the battle begins.
All right.
No. We're not gonna do the fire quite yet. Well, actually, you know what? Let's Cam, higher or lower?
Higher.
No, we definitely not doing the we definitely not doing the fire.
Okay.
Not this time, but we're gonna pray to the goddess, and you know what? I am
Yes.
going to set up. Can I set up the statue? And actually, can I get a symbol set up on the ground to burn on the symbol just in case something bad happens tomorrow?
Okay, so you're setting up a symbol. You're not actually lighting on fire, though.
Yes, I am setting. It's very specifically setting up a symbol. This is after I've removed the totem as well. I am setting up a symbol, but I am not lighting it on fire yet.
He's just
Okay.
pre-prepping to turn into Burning Man mid-fight tomorrow.
All right. The Hi, Kitty. The twins. Why don't you go ahead and roll a religion check for me?
Ooh, I'm good at these. I'm okay at these.
Yeah, you are.
I'll take
Yeah, you are.
Jesus,
Pretty good too.
solid.
You both spread out your arms and start praying, kind of chanting back and forth because it feels right. And in a weird, singular flash in your mind, you see that pillar that was on fire in that underground place underneath the temple. And you see the black seed. And it just flashes and flashes and flashes and flashes and flashes. And you come out of your trance.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Our goddess is trying to show us something, John. We're meant to succeed today. We're meant to burn it all down. She wants us to bring this world into flames, starting with them, to avenge Portino. His head was everywhere, and tomorrow, so will their body parts.
Alrighty. Horace, you have seen a city. Like an actual full-on city for the first time in your fucking life. This is nuts, dude.
Just people live here? This. Oh my god. This place is fucking huge. I just went to Australian.
Did you want to sit down?
Roll my R's more. Roll my R's more. Right. I need a proper fucking meal. So
All right.
Horace
You
is gonna.
find
Yeah. Go
you
looking
find
for some
an
food.
inn. You see Layla go into one of the washrooms, followed by a pretty lass.
Hell yeah.
And you see a bartender who is more than willing to serve any sort of drafter.
My good man, I'll take one of everything.
Fuck it. You see him head into the back. You
I'll be right
just get
back.
like a platter. It's basically a charcuterie board of
Now
like
that's how
small
you get jump
stews,
legs.
some cured meats, some eggs. There's a lot of different food.
Just looking at this, like salivating. I've never seen this much food in front of me personally in my entire life. And
Oh, I thought you said this was a bartender. I'm sitting there being like, oh my god, he's getting one of every kind of booze they have. This man's about to be fucking
That's what I
canned.
thought too. I was like, wait a minute.
It's an
Okay.
inn keep, but yes, behind
Horace
the bar.
isn't done.
I figured that out when you started saying the platter of meats. I was like, hang on, this is not going the direction that I thought it was about to.
Horace just like starts scarfing all this down. When with a full mouth, hey, good man. What do you have to drink as well? I need to wet my whistle.
You look the type who likes ale. You see him kind of pop you up a glass.
Ale. I was never allowed to have ale. Just guzzles the whole thing in one.
It is funny because you do look older than you are. So you sort of like give me kind of a
I'm
weird
gonna
look.
be the guy getting drinks from my younger classmates. I'll take 7 more.
All right. Do you just want to get thoroughly shit faced throughout the night?
Absolutely, it's my first time. They
All
taunted
right.
me with it back in the war camps and everything. Just
All right, con
and
save.
especially if we're looking at a possible uh, battle tomorrow. Did it come through?
9.
The hell?
At least not yet.
I never logged the rolls. Whoops.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Okay. You're not blitzed, but you got a solid buzz going throughout the night.
Just rubbing my stomach, doing the whole undoing my belt. Just, oh, this is the greatest day of my life. I like you. I'm looking at the barkeep. Just, you're a great man. You're doing Orholam's work, my friend.
and you.
Just looking around, just going, now, where can a man find a pretty lass tonight?
As you ask that, you see Corvin Dadavis, the general of this whole situation, right behind you. Hi, lad.
You're not a pretty lass.
No,
you're
but I
not
think
bad
you'll find these
looking
plenty
either.
pretty. As he shoves something into your hand. Looking inside, you see 4 different spectacles. They help you draft. Don't lose them. They're expensive. As he leaves.
I stick on the blue pair, just like diddling with them. Put on another pair on top of them.
Everything suddenly
That's-
looks
that's
very
not how-
purple.
Oh my god.
These are cool.
It's at about this point that you see Layla leaving, and the pretty lass just kind of standing at the doorway, waiting for the
Oh
next.
my god. I want to flirt with her, but horribly so.
Oh
my
no,
first-
buddy.
This is my first interaction with a woman and I'm just going on for everything I've ever seen in the war camp.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna go horrible. I'm ready.
But barkeep, can I get 2 more ales, sir?
Okay, you get your 2 ales, another con save, please.
One of them's for her, but I'm gonna
Oh,
walk over and while holding one, I'm gonna hand it to her. Damn. You're a young lady who looks like she likes her ale.
I can't say I've ever had ale.
Not you.
The
Okay,
woman who gave
good.
you the.
He's talking to the
Oh,
buxom lady
good.
that watched you.
I'm gonna go to the bar and watch this.
I think I'm gonna join.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any other classmates
I kind of want to watch
wave
this
them over if
happen.
I see them.
This guy is weird, and I'm interested to see how much of a train wreck this becomes. My
Hey there,
past
little
24
drafter.
hours have been shitty. This can only make it better.
Hey there, little drafter. Were you looking to get clean before the battle?
I'm just. He's staring at her chest.
She's very
I'm
soft
sorry, what?
hands.
Clean? Yes, especially if you're cleaning me, young lady.
Give me a second. I need to find my dice.
Dude, she's gonna waterboard you.
Maybe he's into that.
Just push him
you know?
under.
It's the phrase of back at band camp, but just replace band with war, and then that's
Back at war
it.
camp.
You know?
It's
Solid.
true.
This one time at war camp.
Yeah, exactly. That's what went through my mind. It's like I'm gonna flirt with her. All the stories from war. I was like, there it is.
Roll a roll a charisma check. Just a joke.
Oh my god. Not a charisma save, just charisma check.
Just a check.
Do. Oh god. I have a -1 in charisma. Oh.
Charming, as you see her hand the ale back.
More for me. Slams it.
He's got that nasty beer breath going.
I got like a nice little froth in my mustache. Just
Mhm.
so over here to the baths, but I'm pointing like behind me at the bar. Just thinking I'm pointing somewhere else.
No, the door I'm standing right by.
Oh. All right. Just immediately starts taking off his shirt.
Oh
I-
my god.
You might want some privacy in the door.
Wait. Privacy? What's privacy?
Not having your dangly bits out for the world to see.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Oh. Just immediate flashback to the war camp. Oh. I'm gonna go inside now.
Good luck. As she closes the door behind you.
You know that moment where you don't realize you had childhood trauma until you have a conversation with your friend?
Yep.
Yep. Horace is now in the bathtub in the fetal position.
I saw my dangly bits every day. Puberty was so awkward. Okay. Saren, any last requests before thine go to battle?
I'm just gonna take time to keep processing what happened.
Okay, you process away. Sylvanas, any particular things you want to do before the eve of your battle?
No, not really. Probably just try and get more sleep.
Just hang out
Alrighty.
with Sylvanas. Fuck it. Just chill out with you for the night.
I'm
So
probably just gonna
responsible,
like sleep in
Sylvanas.
a medical tent or something.
Yeah, I'll join.
Over.
Right.
It's away from everything.
I'll
Alright.
join.
You guys process together independently.
I'm not
Together
processing shit. I'm
independently.
sleeping.
Yeah, I know. Just, getting ready for what's to come through dreams and such. Okay. On to the main event. Sybil, your
Yeah.
grandma walks in. Your uncle looks
Am I
perturbed.
aware, by the way, that she is my grandma? Like on
Oh,
first
yeah.
sight?
Oh, you could tell
Have I-
just like from
Have I
the
met her
look.
before, or this is the first time meeting her?
This is the first time meeting. You have heard of her. She is said to be the only person who could ever win an argument with Andros Kyle.
Okay.
Big plus.
Duel of the Fates? Now I'm scared.
Qui-Gon Jinn, no!
Who's gonna be Obi-Wan and who's gonna be Qui-Gon Jinn? That's the question.
Mother, does Father know that you've come? He kind of looks back at you, Sybil. She looks.
I'm gonna look over at him and then look back at her and just like, you know how when people have the conversation and the one person just standing there is like this
Um,
the entire time? That's probably what she's doing. It's like,
okay.
what's going on? All right, I'm listening to what you're saying. This one, I know her.
Alrighty. As Philia looks down, you see her kind of walk up, kind of put her hand forward, cup your jaw for a moment, kind of lift your chin. Well, you certainly look like Dazen. As she
Haley
steps
just
back.
locks eyes with the person. He looks back at her. I'm like, thank you. That was probably a compliment, I think.
To answer your question, Gavin, no, your father does not know, but he doesn't control me, and I have been tired for so long. I just want it to be over, despite how much he wants to cling to his toys. As you kind of look over and you see Gavin's eyes widen. But Sybil, would you mind briefly stepping out into the hall?
Yeah, sure. I'll be here, and I'm like already starting to walk backwards as I'm talking. I'll be out there. Shout if you need me, or something.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you. I wave at
You step out into the hall. You, as you're kind of walking out, rather, you see Philia stop you. Kneel down. Give you a hug.
Oh.
It'll be okay. I promise.
the hug back.
As you head out into the hall. There's a seat to your side. There's the door that you just came from in the room, and you see what look like a bunch of drafters way farther down the hall. They're like barely in sight of you. They all have extremely full and vibrant eyes. You figure these are probably the rest of the people who are going to be freed.
Just kind of like lean against the wall next to the door where he asked me to wait at, kind of like observing. I think the only things really going through my mind right now are, wow, I just met my grandma, and she's gonna die the day I met her, so that's pretty cool, I guess.
You do start to hear indistinct voices from behind the door.
I like tilt a little bit away so that way I'm not eavesdropping, but I'm look back
We are
over
very different people.
be like check to see if anyone's gonna be storming in or out. Like
No dropping of eaves at all.
I was dropping no eaves, sir.
You're not
Honest.
curious?
I am curious, but they're also two very scary people. And I don't know what they're gonna do to me if they find me listening in on a conversation I'm not supposed to listen to.
That's true.
But I'll probably like check a couple times, look over again to see all the people that are going to be dying soon, all in the hall. Be like, who are they gonna tell if they're gonna die anyways, right? Then I'm gonna go ahead and just like lean up just a little bit.
Okay.
Listen.
Perception check.
He probably won't kill me if he catches me listening, right? Oh, that was a natural one.
Man.
I feel guilty about doing this, so it's like not nearly as perfected as it would be. Like kind of stepping away ever so often.
All right. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Low rolls tonight.
Alrighty. Man, that is a hard room to hear into. Oof.
I kind of like look over again. Are there any other people that are going to the ceremony looking over at me?
There's a couple that kind of are like glancing at you, but not super interested. There's a figure at the front that is a little interesting in their mannerisms. Um, they seem kind of twitchy and like seem to be talking to themselves.
Seeing that I can't hear anything from there, and I don't really want to get cursed, I'm gonna kind of like put myself back up from the wall, kind of like give him a little wave.
He doesn't seem to notice you.
Kind of talking to himself. I figured, I'll walk over just a little bit. He's still talking to himself, doing his old bit.
Yeah, no, he seems very self-consumed. The rest of them are all kind of talking to each other, but he's kind of up front, a little bit farther away from everybody else, and just kind of talking to himself. You see, his eyes are ringed almost entirely in blue.
Kind of walk a little closer towards him and just like gently put my hand on his shoulder, like, you okay? Like hesitant enough to where I can like draw it back if I need to.
um,
Am I about to get shot at?
Dex save, please.
Like, missiles.
Okay. You step back as he kind of suddenly jerks, not looking like he was trying to hit you, but
Startled,
definitely.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like back off a little bit. Sorry, just wanted to check and see if you're all right. You looked a little lost.
He's fine, Lass. It's been like that forever. It's okay.
Someone else answered?
Yeah, one of the other drafters who's kind of a little bit farther behind him. You see this individual kind of large black beard and eyes that are almost completely filled with red, plus a few little speckles of orange along inside.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like back off a little bit more. Like, oh, okay. If you say so. I just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
It'll be fine. It's at this point that you hear Gavin's voice ringing through the hall. You can come back in now, Sybil.
Look over to the two ones that I was just talking at. Just nice talking to you. walk backwards where he's going.
My food's here. I'll be right back.
Okay. As you walk in, you see that Ophelia has kind of gone down into what looks kind of like a prayerful pose. This is the important part of the ceremony, Sybil. Regardless of the relation between individuals, they will refer to you as either father or mother, despite the fact of how odd it is in this situation. They will then confess any of their given sins, secrets, anything that they wish to get off their chest before the end. And then the final freeing occurs. So just stand to the side and listen to the process.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Over to the wall.
You step off to the side, kind of a little bit towards the edge of the room, and listen in as you see Ophelia look up. My final confession, my son. I feel so terrible for letting Sebastian go out on his own that day. Father, please forgive me upon my eventual meeting. As you see Gavin's eyes significantly, well, you recognize the name, of course, as his youngest brother, the one who was killed by the White. As he kneels down next to her in this prayerful pose, you, well, roll a perception check. Okay. You hear a definite, I love you.
Sorry.
May you go into the ever loving arms of Orholam. And just as you see Gavin make a move, you see Ophelia lean forward, and you hear two words that I will send to you. As the knife slips into her heart. A quick motion leads to a fairly quick ending. In fact, it's a little bit too quick. Roll a medicine check.
Me?
Yeah.
On this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said medicine, my mind automatically went to Sylvie for some reason. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that was an unusually quick death. The blade must be coated in some sort of poison, some sort of fast-acting agent, make it as painless as possible.
Does this blade look familiar to the white one?
Not particularly. Mostly it just looks ceremonial.
It doesn't look special, like
not particularly.
Hellstone or something.
Yeah, it doesn't seem magical. It actually, so there are minor familiarities in appearance in that it has a jewel of each color along the hilt of it, but it's not as if
Purely
there
decorative.
are dull or brighter sections. They're just gems. And as she goes down, he kind of lays her flat. Roll an insight check. You can't really hear or see Gavin, but you do see just a brief shudder in his body.
Brief what?
Shudder.
Oh,
Like a
gotcha.
kind of
Yeah.
big shake suddenly. And then he stands back up. May you go into the eternal light, my daughter. He turns to you. Normally the confessions are far more extensive, but there were some matters that she wished to speak to me alone about, so.
I like look over towards where she's at and then back up at him.
Outside of the mark of distinct red on her white robes right in the center of her chest, she looks peaceful.
Ariel?
She,
I feel kind of bad just leaving her here.
yes, you. You call in the attendants. They will have her prepared for cremation shortly.
I like kind of avert my eyes because this probably is super emotional for him, and I feel like he's not normally like this.
Mm.
I don't want him to feel like I'm judging him, so I'm just gonna kind of like look over.
All right. You do see attendants come in with a stretcher, and they exit out of a side door, not the one that you came in from. And with that, a bell is rung, and the next individual comes in. This one, the kind of twitchy individual who is muttering to himself. And as you begin kind of seeing him step up, there's a quiet exchange, specifically just from the freeing individuals speaking towards Gavin, and you hear him kind of say the ceremonial words, and then his face kind of twists a little bit, Gavin's, as he hears something. Roll a perception check.
I am not good at listening, apparently.
Wow. Um, okay, you only catch a few words, and I will shoot them over to you.
I imagine I'm kind of standing closer to where he's at now instead of plastered along the wall.
Yeah, you're still a little bit farther back, kind of just being an observer.
Yeah.
But uh, all right. These are the only things that you catch through the kind of continuous mutterings, and he's kind of twitching and seeming to become almost agitated. As you'll hear Gavin say, "With this, I will free you into the loving arms of Orholm." And he almost seems to rush through it as he slips the blade into his chest.
Still observing, I'm just like looking back at him like I don't want to interrupt the ceremony though, so I'm just kind of silently being like, "What the fuck?" Not verbally. I don't want to interrupt. This feels like
Seamus,
I could die from it.
as you see him kind of have the attendants come in, Seamus was always somewhat disturbed. I fear, was building towards somewhat of an outburst. Had to kind of rush it along. Always be careful, especially with those who fought on the other side of the war.
feel like I heard him say something. Was he mentioning that he was one of the few that fought against you? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, he fought for days in the False Prisons War. He is becoming agitated.
I don't understand what that has to do with the super chromat, but okay.
You see him kind of raise an eyebrow. Look at you. As he rings the bell, you see instead of one person, many people come in. Basically, the entire group of the rest of the freeing. As Gavin suddenly looks pretty defensive.
Is this supposed to happen? I'm asking
Um,
him as I'm trying to.
As you're asking this, you hear the bearded individual from before step up. Sir, we know what you're trying to do. as, as the tension seems to rise.
Oh shit! Is this a coup? I immediately cover my mouth, look over back at him. Sorry.
What
I don't answer.
do you mean? Gavin asks cautiously. And you see his muscles tensing as you, being a super chromat, recognize his skin start to kind of subtly tinge with colors as the sun is setting. Sir, we know that you're trying to win this war on your own. And with that, you kind of see Gavin relax a little. We're about to break the halo anyways. We want to fight. As you see him kind of, Gavin seems confused. What do you mean? But breaking the halo, you'll just be. We'll do it the blackguard way, sir. Keep a pistol on each of us, go in pairs. First one that goes down, we shoot him.
Looking over him. I don't. Okay, this is odd. I mean, I guess to be fair, you do need more people, right? When
That I do. You see him kind of consulting in his own brain for a minute as he focuses down. Suicide is normally not considered a morally acceptable act. However, in this case, I believe that you're serving a greater good, as I am trying to. So, with the will of Orholm, you see him kind of raise his hand in a ceremonial gesture. I accept your help. And with that, he goes about battle planning with them. You basically see that they're referring to areas where they could be outposted on the wall, and after a while of strategizing, they are sent away. As Gavin, you see, kind of rubs his eye.
Imagine because the circumstances were a bit different, that the ceremony was a bit different, huh?
Typically, we don't let individuals even break the halo. It's too much of a risk. But if I'm going to save this city, then I need all the help I could get.
Does that mean that is your dad still alive?
Andros, yes, he, old bastard refuses to go to the freeing. Wears his dark spectacles so that he doesn't break the halo, despite the fact that he's so close.
I was gonna say, I mean, since your mom came,
My mother was tired. She has been mediating my father for years. He never let her go to the freeing. She was supposed to go 4 or 5 years ago.
Got you.
We are fortunate, though. That was the last generation of individuals from the False Prisms War. So, they're my most battle-tested and hardened of the lot.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna kind of like nod and be like, okay, right, okay. See you. Like, okay, well, that was very enlightening. I don't think I'll have to do this though. I mean, I'm not like you know.
Not now, but you are a potential candidate, so keep the ceremonies in mind. It's better to have them firsthand than have to pore over them in a book. Trust me.
Right. Well, thank you then for letting me observe.
Mhm. As you make your way out from the palace of Garrison, you start making your way towards the rest of the group. Roll an intelligence check.
I'm so smart.
So smart. So smart.
Got a +0. All right, not bad, not bad.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. um I'm gonna let you digest that. The rest of you, as you start making your way to sleep for the night, it is restful for some, fitful for others. As the next morning comes, you are all jostled awake at first light and taken to the top of the wall. For now, you look out and see a monumentous army approaching with several color whites at the sides.
I gotta pee.
My question for you all now: where do you want to be on the wall? Some of you
Away from
will
it.
Some of you will transition away, but for now, every drafter is needed on the wall.
Oh, all right.
Right here.
The right is outside of the wall, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
I would like to be on probably helping man this cannon, because or this cannon, right? The cannon right here, because yeah, that's gonna be very important to deploy the rest of my strategery over
I'll
I'll
here.
be
just
right
be
here.
I'll just be sort of here, as centered as I can be.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
be chilling with Jan as well, so
What did I miss?
We are placing ourselves on the wall.
Whoever is
So,
running this cannon,
this-
just don't shoot the black circles unless I say something.
Noted.
Is that something that Sybil was like just made aware of, by the way?
No,
Or do
you were
only I, as Jade, know that?
no. Sybil was aware of this. She just put something together, very, very important. Namely, what you're standing on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go fuck myself, I guess. Okay. Sure. Great. Why am I so slow?
Oh my
I am
god.
mentally slow. Oh, Okay, let's see.
Okay, where are we missing? Horace. You want to be by the general?
Yes, I do. Horace wants to kill as many of these fuckers as possible.
Okie dokie. Well, on the horizon, you see just a panoply, a full line that stretches beyond even the small hills that surround you, making their way over. Amongst them, you see several drafters, and you see these surrounding, well, primarily here, but you also see a decent amount off to the left-hand side, kind of where the waterway is.
How many of them do I recognize?
Uh, the whites.
The soldiers, or is it all whites?
No, so there's a bunch of just regular ass soldiers. The soldiers are very indistinct and far away, so it's kind of hard to notice any specifics. You do, however, recognize Man on Fire off here to the left. He was always an asshole.
Oh. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm going to make him pay for everything. Just do like the fisheye anime filter looking at him.
God.
As this line of soldiers is stretching, could I get a perception check from everybody?
Real quick, where am I at?
That
trying
is a
to-
question. Where do you want to be?
Oh, where be?
Oh, wrong click. One below.
Low, high. Okay, up there. Cool.
I did point out I want to be next to Ark.
Arc. Okay.
Yep, right there.
You said perception checks.
Ah.
Am I smart today? I'm feeling pretty stupid lately.
Look at all those
my
traps I
God.
placed.
Yo,
Rain
Cart.
glass. No.
I don't see shit.
Saren.
I'm blown away with my
Horace.
knowledge.
You guys notice a couple things. First and foremost, yeah, there's a lot that happens at once. Okay. Firstly, let me find the fucking token. Where the fuck are you? There. No, that's not you. There he is. Cool. Firstly, the prism has been doing a final check on the wall, kind of filling in the last little back sections and sealing everything within itself so that just a random hit isn't going to tear down any sections of it.
I was gonna say I did help him out with that before the.
Yes, you helped finish basically the bulk of the inside work. He's basically resealing everything on the back at the moment.
I thought you were saying he's doing all of that right now. I'm like,
no, he's checking right now basically to reseal everything on the back so that nothing just shatters. You you guys will see Saren specifically here. Saren, out front, you see lines of artillery lining up, specifically mortars. There are cannons that are still being pushed forward, but they're currently out of range. As they start going, you hear their whining as the cartridges start making their way through the air. You hear Danavis kind of scrambling back and forth. Hold! Do not fire until they come closer. Horace, you look out and you see on a hill just beyond the battlefield what looks like the color prints with an attendant and what appears to be a very, very long gun made of Luxon.
Where at?
It's far past where the battle is going on. So imagine
okay.
A couple 100 feet behind everything that's going on here.
Oh, fucking hell, he has the gun.
More importantly, you recognize, you're seeing a figure right to his side. She has kind of reddish hair. though kind of a lighter red. Roll a intelligence check.
There it is. Like, where the fuck did it
Ooh.
go? Ooh.
You dumb.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm also done. It's part of the single brain cell club.
You you're going to hear Danavis shouting orders to your right. You're gonna look over at him. Gonna look over at her. Gonna look over at him. Gonna look over here. One of the people right next to the color prince is probably related to that dude.
Oh shit.
Looking back
Right.
and forth. She's Morbius.
It's Morbin time?
It's morbid time.
It's Morbin time.
Saren, more importantly, as you see the prism going along the wall and ceiling, you'll see him kind of wide-eyed as he comes to the front fucking section of the gate wall.
Oh dear.
And there's not a fucking gate there. You see him turn around and scream at somebody who runs the fuck off.
And were they crying?
They looked panicked as fuck. You see him start to draft and creating sections of this wall that are just, or this gate, that are being filled and pulled up. And as it looks like it's getting to the peak, you hear him literally praying, "Lord, hold him, give me the fucking strength." As you hear that winding mortar come down and smash into that gate wall as it was being built, completely shattering it into light and sending the prism flying back about 20 feet.
Ruh-roh.
Rose, right. So
With that, the battle begins. In Oh God,
battle
what
begins.
initiative? Jesus, it took me a fucking minute.
What's that thing?
That's the
that you
thing. I
do?
haven't done that in a while.
Whoa.
Jesus, what the fuck is that? Sir Valeria Demetrius.
Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking page.
Son, disciple
Last of the Sons, disciple of
Jesus.
Mine wasn't any better.
That is a nutty fucking name.
Clyde Father or
Wow.
Feather.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a character from another campaign. I'm not in.
It's excellent. I love it so
What a
much.
title.
Let me grab my book because I don't have that out here.
Yeah, my initiative was not any better than Sir Valeria's. So, you know, Marshall, you knew Nick Morrison, right?
Yes.
That's his character.
What are you looking for?
I realized the issue would have never actually rolled my initiative. Oh, that's right. I have a +0. Goody.
Oh yeah.
Still did better than me.
Man, so many low rolls tonight.
Welcome to turn-based
All right, well,
order.
we're about to go into battle, so if you want to do another dab real quick, now would be the time.
That would be the time.
I'm almost out of marijuanas.
Okay, so basically the army is going to be moving forward one square. Or rather.
Oh, initiative. My bad.
1 2x2 square. So
Oh,
basically
God.
2 squares forward at the wall each turn. During which time you have incentive to do whatever you so please. Once it comes to your turn, let me get that shit all set. Wow, good work, Ark. Layla, Sybil, what are your dexes?
+2.
No, like the total.
15.
14.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Got my red panda.
Hell yeah. Man,
2.5
These rolls
seconds for candy bars.
these rolls were kind of doo doo.
My initiative rolls are always garbage. Doesn't matter what character. Doesn't matter what game.
Hey,
It's a curse.
are there any batteries charging
And
right
there's Evan,
that are charged?
who can never escape his shit.
I
1,
can
2,
never
3, 4, 5,
escape
6, 7.
dying or
God.
summoning demons. If
Yeah.
those two things are possible, it's gonna happen.
Horus, buddy, initiative, please.
Initiative. Sorry, I'm 3 drinks deep.
Yeah,
Hell
horses.
Yanni, did you say the black circles
Yeah, don't shoot the black
Ooh.
circles
at all, or just until you say so?
until I say so. If I say so, go ahead and shoot the living fuck out of those black circles. But if you shoot them early, just know you need to A, plug your ears, and B, we're gonna have a whole other world of problems.
Okay. Noted.
Well, starting off the initiative order, we have Mr. Horace. What do?
Okay.
Mr. Fueled by Rage.
Let's see, where the fuck are my notes? Where'd I put my notebook? Balls. I don't know where my notes are. Winging it. So I'm gonna lean over to Danavis and tell him what a absolute shitty cunt bag Mr. Flamey Flame Man is,
Noted.
and tell him that it would hurt morale really badly to kill him.
Noted.
So I'm going to draft a giant. Blue is spongy, right?
No, blue is very
No.
hard.
That's green.
Blue's hard. That's right.
Well, green is springy.
I've got it. If you need a chart, I've got one in the Google Docs.
We have a
Well-
Google Docs.
She does. Yes.
I set one up so that way we wouldn't be confused on what each color does.
But yeah,
That's
so
dope.
basically,
Got the
for
chart
your
in there, too.
colors, there, Mr. Horace, you have super violet, which is invisible, kind of brittle or silky, depending on which way you draft it. There's blue, which is very hard, though can be chalky if drafted poorly.
That's right, the chalky one.
There is red, which can either go from a rubber to a jelly consistency, and then there's sub-red, which is crystalline and bursts into flame real quick.
Okay. All right.
Meow.
Just hear meow.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, that was you.
Oh no, I was referencing Kitty.
There's a ways away.
Linda, yeah.
So your range is decent, especially at the angle that you have. You're kind of going downwards. So
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and conjure a blue crossbow.
alrighty then. That will be at your efficiency, only a solid 2 light sickness.
Fuck yeah, 2. And I am going to aim right between the eyes of this motherfucker and pull that trigger.
Spell attack.
Does anybody ever sometimes shortcut notes and then not know what the fuck you said a minute ago?
All the time.
I'm like, God damn it.
Or I'll shortcut notes and then I just have the most random phrases from like the previous session and I come back and know nothing.
No nuts.
It just says then beneath nasty things. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Fucking my notes as a DM suck because I've had it one time where they were going through a dungeon and it literally I just wrote down, you know what's here, and I'm like,
But I
Past
know
Marshall,
what's
you're
here.
a piece of shit. Why would you just write that?
Because you
Good
know,
news,
bro.
I got a gig.
I never figured out
don't
what was there.
know.
I had to make it up. So I fucking went with it.
That's amazing.
yeah, so spell attack, Mr. Horace.
Yeah, sure. Spell
but,
attack. Ooh.
But yeah, it's pretty funny with me because I have a great memory for everything except for fucking names. So I just have a notebook full of fucking names. Yeah, that definitely hits.
You got a
I'm very blind. My notes were literally right here, 2 feet from me.
Oh, that's great. What's your spell modifier?
+7.
Jesus. Alrighty, you deal. Ooh, you managed to deal a medium injury. You see a chunk of this guy's shoulder just get blasted off as a crossbow bolt just tears through him. Impressive.
That's right, you burning cunt. Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. You son. And just everybody's looking on as I'm just stringing a tapestry of tirades and vulgarity that currently still hangs above the world.
All right, Ark, what do?
God, don't you hate it when you think of what you're gonna do and you don't know what you're gonna do? So,
For sure.
all right. How far away are these guys? Like pretty fucking far.
Decently. You could hit him, though. Like I said, you have the kind of high angle on him, so.
We have the
Okay.
high ground.
Great. Oh my goodness.
So I wanna. I don't know. I guess like a slingshot type thing, but something that like like you spin around with like a orb in it, and then you can.
For sure. Okay.
A
You
bolo?
launching a bolo?
All right,
Not quite a bolo
David.
though. Like I want to put a red bomb inside, and then
Alrighty.
chuck it. I guess a
Alrighty.
bolo, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I guess, yeah.
But regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at what that would fucking cost you. Through violet with red. Ooh, that is 7 light sickness to you, lad. Spell attack, please.
Beep, and then go back on your spell attack.
Is there anyone in particular you're aiming for as well?
This vicinity.
Alrighty.
So
How big do you want this motherfucker to be, actually?
I mean, if I could make it big enough to where like it hits like 2 of them.
Alrighty. Yeah, that'd be significantly more.
Well, let's see how much is significantly more is. Good God.
I mean,
When you say words like that, you scare me.
I don't think we're tripping into the triple digits, but not saying it's great.
He's saying it's a big one.
Drafting. So that would be what it does.
Like if it's above like 40, I don't want to do it.
No, it's definitely under that. It's like 20 something.
Okay, I can handle that. Don't forget I took 7 off already.
Yeah. So 25 minus that, 18 more for highest modifier.
All right, word.
Sweet.
Oh man, I should. Can you do 16 so I have 69 health?
No.
Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. So spell attack, and if you're able to see it, how it does.
Won't it do?
What do?
Do I hurt them?
Oh yeah, you hit him. Let's see here. So it's a 3rd damage increment. Where's my D10? There's my D10. Ooh, goddamn! What's your modifier?
+3.
All right. Sweet. So you'll just straight up light the fuck up. Probably a good 6 or 7 people in this group here, and about 3 people in the other group. So both of those ones have slightly decreased. Well done.
Oh, these 2 groups?
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez. I was saying like these groups, bro.
Oh, I mean, I could.
They're significantly closer.
I could do that. There we go. Look at that.
Can I not make as big a bomb now?
No.
Oh, I just want 16. God.
The FBI wants to know your location.
All right. John, you are up. What do?
Why are you forsaking me?
I would like to create a napalmy substance and
I'll be right
aim it
back.
at the this one right here.
All righty.
Could I lend him my like slingshot? Be cool.
No, you would have to do that as like an action full on given.
It'd be cool though.
But regardless, it doesn't matter. All right. How much are you wanting to do there, Mr. John?
Like a less than 40, but somewhere close to there.
All right. Yeah. So that'll be a solid 3 of those. You comfortable with 36?
I'm comfortable with 36.
All right. That's a lot of fucking damage. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, you hold out your hands and just a spewing line of pyre jelly coats this middle rank here. Currently not lit on fire, however, very, very much so around them. Let's just see how many you fucking get. Miss on that, yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, you coat a good 69 of them in a decent amount of pyre jelly. Layla, what do?
You can roll the 69 on a D100, but never on a D420.
Which ones just got doused?
Middle group. Oop. I don't mean to do that one. Yeah, all right.
Do we know how to work these cannons?
Your knowledge is a bit basic. There are individuals who are trained to fire them. Well, I mean, trained is a bit of an overstatement, but
An overstatement is for sure.
Probably won't fuck with it then.
okay.
Can I throw a fireball on the people that just got covered in jelly?
Oh God, yeah. Are you? How big you want this fireball to be?
How big would it have to be to get all of them? Would that be
All of
too
them?
many?
About
Yeah,
36 as well.
I'll do that.
Alrighty. 36 it is. Please do a spell attack. Let's see how accurate you are.
Barbecue?
Oh yeah. Well, that's a lot of fucking damage.
We like damage. We like it a lot.
John and Layla, what are your spell attack modifiers?
I
That's
have
plus
a plus
4.
5.
Alrighty. Man, that's a lot of shit.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Let's see. 3 range.
You coded them
units,
so nicely
D10.
for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I like to paint sometimes. Jan's not the only one.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think.
You guys see the middle rank of this large kind of army unit just light the fuck up as everybody in the middle is pretty much just cremated.
God,
Hee.
Jake.
Let's go.
Well done. You are scarred from these events and will never be the same.
I air high five you across the wall.
Okay, Sybil, you're up. You just saw the prism get blasted the fuck back
Where-
and is currently in.
Where is he at? Because that's
He
I'm gonna
is over that way.
make my way to him.
Okay.
With the information I just got, I need to talk to him like ASAP.
Okay. you
Mid-battle.
I'm just
start.
gonna spend my full movement going towards him,
Okay.
even in between the.
Do you want to go down the steps of the wall, or do you want to like just yeet yourself off and like Luxon your way down?
Yeah, I'll do the second one. That's probably what would come to mind first. I mean, I don't think stairs would be the first thing. Being like, yeah, let me just take the
How
stairs. Nah, I'd
How
probably just
high is the
go.
wall?
That's pretty fucking high. Alrighty.
I'd probably use
So,
orange Luxon to like slip and slide my way down.
okay.
Dope.
It's planted. Is it slanted or is it straight?
The wall.
If it's slanted,
I mean,
I'll do it that way.
yeah, it's slightly slanted. Yeah. So I mean, you could slide down.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll do a little bit of orange lux like on my feet.
Oh, cool. Okay. Let's say with the slide and the other Luxon, let's round it to the 64 light sickness.
64.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Cool. You make it to the bottom of the wall with your turn.
He's over there, right?
Yes. He's like 20,
All the
30
way over
feet
that way?
down the hill.
Okay.
All right, Saren, you're up. What do?
For anyone that I pass by, all they hear is "Gotta go fast." Doing the speed.
Slick shoes, Doctor.
Yo, did I just make
Lovely
Heelys?
boy.
I'm gonna profit off of this if I survive.
Saren.
Sorry, brain went off for a moment. I'm tired.
What do?
Yeah. Alright.
See, this sucks because I'm a close range fighter. Is there a cannon I can fire?
You can certainly try.
I would love to attempt to.
Okay.
Oh god.
Are you trying to take it from the incompetent one or the blackguard who is manning it?
Fuck it, we do it from the incompetent.
All right.
Let's see if I'm worse.
Intelligence check. Okay,
Please, Jesus.
not bad. All right. What area are you aiming for?
What area looks like it's taking the most damage as of right now?
Most damage? Probably these two groups. Sans, like the massive group that's heading directly down the gullet.
I'm gonna aim the massive group because I'm realizing all these circles are probably our mines.
Alrighty.
The green ones are my traps, but they're not mine.
Don't hit the black circles
Are your
yet.
traps flammable, Archie?
Don't hit the black circles yet. Please,
roll
God, don't hit the black circles yet.
Roll a d20 plus 4.
Oh no!
Flammable? No, not really. They're more like traps you can like fall in.
Okay, good to know.
The black ones are gigantic black powder mines.
Any of you guys do armor beforehand? Or is that something that you would do in battle?
I mean, could have been done, but
Oh, sorry, no, I was just genuinely asking. I didn't remember which one it was.
Yeah,
Is this a trap
Maybe
or is
it's
this
an
part of
action.
the map?
that's part of the
that is a veil.
Got it. Okay.
So these black circles,
Yeah. I was just
if
making
they
sure.
are after they get near or slightly past them, that's when you want to pull the trigger on those.
Marshall. D20 plus 4,
Because
please.
they are
So fucking yeah.
they
You're
are
gone, brother.
giant.
I feel
You
you.
okay, Marsh?
I'm fucking incredibly tired.
Mountains in space.
It's not allowed. What?
Okay. Good
Hey,
work.
don't you have that energy drink that I got for you?
I
Ditto,
I
homie.
work at 7 a.m., dude.
Oh. That sucks.
Never mind, we're built different.
I need to go to bed soon.
Yeah. Alrighty. So with your cannonball, you managed to kill probably about 6 people.
Ooh, murder!
Woo! Scarring children with PTSD.
Yay!
Sylvanas,
Ugh.
what do?
Has
To be
anything
fair,
bad happened yet?
I mean, the prism got knocked back by a mortar shell, so that's kind of the worst that's happened at the moment.
Any
You probably saw
visual-
Sybil just full speed.
You see him
with
kind
her
of
little
like
slick
in the
Sonic
dust
run down the
of
side.
at the. You see him in the dust
For
at the
flavor, I would
bottom
like to
of
promote
the bottom of the hill there.
Okay.
But he seems relatively okay. Just out of it.
Can I just like yell down and say, "You good?"
You don't hear a response.
Okay.
But also, centralized and injuries would probably be occurring up here at the moment. So
Sure. Yeah. Any like injuries happening on our side whatsoever?
Not yet.
Okay.
We have not gotten to that section of the
Mhm.
that section of the turn order yet. If you want to launch an attack, you're free to though.
Can I hold an action?
Sure.
Just anything. Anybody gets. Just if anybody gets injured, just getting them out of the way.
Alrighty, sounds good. Yanni boy, you're up. What do?
Okay. You said these guys move how many squares per turn?
About 2 to 3, depending on the group size.
Okay.
Get ready for carnage.
So bigger groups would move slower or faster than smaller groups.
Probably
Because
slower.
I'm deciding whether to hold my action or not. Based on how quickly they'd be moving.
Pretty slow, but you are also at the end of your turn order. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to hold your action, it's fine.
Because I would like to hold my action if these guys are going to be even moving 2 spaces, because that would line them both up with those.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So with this, you hear a cacophony of other cannons going on down the line as some of the closer ones, at least from the Blackguard, seem to be hitting all right. You see the ballista does a little bit of damage. You also see in the back here, there's a group of what look like mirrormen, and they are surrounding an individual with a crown, who you recognize as King Hradul. We got some pirates music going on.
I was about to say, I really want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean now.
Yeah. You will see a barrage of blue daggers spreading across the field from this drafter here. One of the Blackguard. And then at the other end, you'll see kind of more green coming from the lady. Let's see, that will decrease that one. And then that one will actually just wipe out this section altogether. Cool. With that, individuals will start moving forward. Three, a one, a two, a three. A one, a
Juan.
one, two, a three. One, a two, a three, a four. A one, a two, a three. A one, a two, a three. A one, a one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 2. Okie dokie. And with that, you will also see the green whites that are basically bum rushing the wall at this point, springing forward with what look like these kind of jaunty, bouncy motions. They start coming in
Jesus.
much closer.
Well,
otherwise, the other individuals are kind of staying back for now. Let me see here. Oh shit. Jan, roll a perception check.
Oh my fucking god.
You don't see nothing. All right, John, what do you do?
What
Is it
would I
me?
be able
Or, sorry,
to
Jan.
use my held action if I don't notice them? Or
Yeah.
would I have? Okay.
No, you notice them moving forward. They're clearly in range. Just
Oh, okay.
you're not noticing something specific.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and pop a shot directly at this one in
Alrighty.
particular.
Spell attack, please.
All right, let's hopefully have this go well. Oh my goodness. It's all right.
Alrighty. As you see your bolt streaking towards the area where your barrels were buried. You will see what looks like a green dome of Luxon appear over it and stop it from igniting.
Well, it's not
Maybe
good.
we shouldn't have just left them looking like upturned dirt. Alrighty. Top of the dirt order. Horace, what do?
All right.
Well-
So. Noticing that I did some hella damage to Prince Zuko over here, I think I'm gonna take one out of Jan's playbook, and I want to cast. I was gonna say almost like a napalm substance kind of thing, but is it possible to cast using red like essentially a laser beam?
Not really. So it's kind of
Laser beam would be sick.
it would be cool.
Let
But
it happen. Let it happen. All right.
Oh, do you have your Tron glasses?
but no. So the choice is yours. Do you want it to be kind of a more rubbery substance, or do you want it to be a more pyre jelly like substance, or you could go for sub-red, which is basically a crystal structure that lights on fire.
I was definitely thinking more close to like fire jelly. I was thinking back to this old Dragon Ball Z video game opening where Frieza is just like zoom, and just like an explosion everywhere. And I
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of
you
want to
could
do that to this fucking army.
you could have it come out like a like a stream if you wanted to, but there wouldn't be anything to light it on fire at the moment.
Flavor wise, that's exactly what I want to do.
Alrighty. What rough section are you trying to laser beam?
I'll go ahead and target. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Button.
These guys.
Okay. How much you want to do? You want to do like a bunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go up to the 36 light sickness.
Okie dokie.
And spell attack, please.
+7.
Alrighty. Yeah, so that will land. You coat a decent amount of them in the papaya jelly. Yeah. Fine.
Burn.
Okay.
I want you all to burn.
Decent amount. Very good. Alrighty, Ark, you're up. What do?
In my mind,
Alright.
Creedence Clearwater Revival's playing. Fucking Nom over here. Down, down.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
My turn. Yeah.
Some folks are born made of a wave the flag. Wait, that's not CCR, is it?
Yeah, that is. I'm pretty sure that is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's Fortunate Son. That's CCR.
Yeah.
Ark, what do?
Alright, I would like to. Well, this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyways.
I like that attitude.
Let's see. How am I not gonna fuck myself here? Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Batman. All right. Where's Layla?
Right
Layla?
here.
Over there, yeah.
Ah, sweet Jesus, you're so far away. Well, never mind.
I mean, you could be moving this whole time if you really want to go right there. It's fine.
All right,
It's not
yep.
like-
I'm gonna go over there.
All right.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, similar idea, except I want to. So I'm gonna do a little combo here. Use my little bolo thing, It's gonna be epic. But I want to fill it with blue, like little spikes, like whatever.
Yeah.
But I want to cover them in the red gooey substance, and then I'm gonna tell Leia, or Layla, excuse me, Leia, Layla, to kind of hint to light that shit on fire.
Help us, Arceus Kenobi.
Dude, I love how
You're our
everyone's
only
first response is arson.
Yeah.
More,
In my
arson.
defense, fire is really one of the only things I can do.
War crimes.
True.
Yay.
So I want to make it
Fireball.
pretty decent. Because I want to get it into this area right here.
All right.
But so I want some to kind of like land on the kegs right here, so that when she does shoot it off, that they hopefully send those bitches going off on top of that.
You want to go for the 12 margin, the 24 margin, the 36 margin?
24 margin.
24 margin. All right, sounds good. Spell attack, please. Alrighty, very nice. Yeah. That lands right in between those two. Layla, I'm going to let you move right now if you so desire. Do you wish to light that shit up?
Yeah.
All right, spell attack, please.
Yeah. Look at that
Fuck.
grin. Look at that grin. She was falling asleep 2 months ago. Oh my sweet God. Can I give her my birthday luck coin?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Cause I want to see this shit blow up.
You giving it to her?
Sure, let's do it. Natty 20.
All right, spell attack again, please.
Oh man.
Hey.
Now I'm nervous.
Oh no.
That's much
Okay.
better.
Good.
That would
Oh, boy.
be a natural one.
You guys will see Arcus fire off a big bolo full of red and blue shit that lands just right here in the middle. You'll see Layla fire off a nice little fireball, land on it. And since we're doing Lord of the Rings music, like the orc diving his ass into the sewer pipe of Helm's Deep,
Yes.
you guys
Oh,
will see so much shit explode.
Worth it. Happy
Is that
birthday
one that
to me.
is that one that has needles in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked.
Let's see if it spreads.
High five.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they were connected?
Yeah, well, it's all the kegs.
Yeah.
All the kegs are blowing
that's
up
why
now.
I put them that way, so that they would just nuke everything if anybody shot one.
This evil genius.
Jesus.
He probably also taxidermy
High five,
small
Evan.
rodents on his free time.
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
Dion's just standing there. Burn!
You'll see there are a lot of individuals who are just exploded. By the way, there is a lot of shit just raining everywhere.
Like body parts or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dirt, everything.
Oh, I love dirt.
Some teeth.
Let's see here.
I don't know if you would like this dirt.
It's cloudy.
Oh, no.
With a chance of me.
Don't
Wow.
say
no,
that.
No, that's awful. I
don't like oh no.
No.
We're having a moment of happiness.
You fuckers are so lucky.
What, because it's 303?
That
Like
was
the-
New
beautiful
trace.
flame.
You fuckers are so lucky.
I wish I could have seen it. Too busy running down the hill.
We
John.
did get a natty 1 in there.
John, you all of a sudden feel something prick you as this rubble showers over you guys.
Oh no.
As you look over and tighten tight in your glance, you see a needle of fucking peril right in your skin.
Oh my god.
And then
See what
you were right.
happens.
You were right,
Burns
Cam.
table.
You were right 100%.
You're fine. It's yours. Like,
You know, nobody
lucky,
else sees it, so nobody knows. I just
lucky fuckers.
throw it back.
Why are you
We
about throwing them
almost
needles
killed
around?
someone.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of did like I said, we
How much
did some
sickness do I
things.
take, Trace?
That one, that was only just to spark it up, so 2.
Oh, there's needles in
lit.
that fucking those things?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put
Oh, sweet
so
God.
we crushed up. So we had like Lux
Dangerous
bombs
duo.
in there with
So
4
lucky.
gunpowder
So
barrels
lucky.
each.
So how
One
many
of
more
the
of these people are getting hit by
most-
needles right now?
That was what I was about to say. You see a lot of them just scatter into blood and debris, but you see a significant other portion of them just collapse.
Do they
For
look
no
like
apparent
Saren
reason.
did?
I mean, Saren just collapsed, so they just collapsed. So well done. You blew up like 400, 500 people.
Nice.
Killed up another like 400 with needles. Well done. You're scarred for life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now we'll never forget.
Do.
Okay.
Drama.
John, you're up. Your brother's explosions just went off. You got stabbed by your own needle.
And I'm assuming I'm still zoomed in,
Yeah.
looking for peril. Okay, cool. Because then I'd like to actually try and attack this green guy sprinting
Okay.
at us with some peril.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okie dokie, let's try. I'm not very smart, so
I know,
I'm
that's
okay
why.
smart.
Okay. That motherfucker is covered in green armor. Not sure how effective peril would be in getting through it.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I guess that makes sense.
It does make sense. Is like one of these people in the back in range? Like this?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, okay.
You could certainly try if you wanted to hit one of the whites.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit one of the whites in the back.
Okay.
Preferably this guy right in front of me.
Okay. Arcana check, please.
Arcana.
Okay. You managed to produce. Ooh. Which one, fire guy or yellow guy?
No.
Yellow bro.
Change this. Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Cool. Spell attack, please.
Oh shit.
Higher or lower?
Higher. Shit.
Nope. Well, bad news, you missed. Worse news. Gotta get a con save, please.
Con save.
Okay, you're fine.
I got +9, so I'm feeling confident. Not going blind.
Okay. Sybil, you're still making your way towards the prism.
Do you
Yeah.
have your sunglasses on?
Am I any closer?
Yeah. So you get pretty much to the edge. You see him, like, motherfucker. Number one, dude looks exhausted. Just killed his mom. Has been literally working nonstop for weeks, doing feats only known to the
Just killed his
gods.
mom.
Secondly, he looks very dazed. Like he just had an explosion go off a couple, like, dozen feet in front of his face. And
Okay.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
So how far away is he from me though?
Oh, no,
Like, can I?
You're there.
Am I
You're
like
at him.
within reaching distance? Like
yeah,
arm
you're at him.
distance?
You're
I'm
there.
right next to him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at the map. And my cat's being an asshole. Stop, Archie.
Yeah, it's hard. It's at the edge, so I can't really push.
Oh,
it
I
any
see. I see.
further,
Okay.
But
Cool. I'm right there next to him though. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna reach a hand down to help him up.
Wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna say, as I'm doing so, I would like to say something if I'm able to make this. Please. No, that's low as shit. All right, what do I see?
You see flashes of a battle a long time ago, and you see fingers, what appear to be stone fingers, massive stone fingers, clawing from the ground. They aren't moving. but they appear to just be statues as you see Gavin and Dazen, very young, facing one another,
Battle.
seemingly. But yeah, so you try to speak to him?
Yeah.
Roll an insight check.
God damn it! Why is it so hard to talk to this guy?
Because he's passed out.
Not quite.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. You speak to him. He doesn't
Offering my
seem to
hand out. I'm
hear
like,
you.
hey, are you okay?
You still in a vision?
No,
Like,
namely
I
because he had a
jostle him a
massive
little bit
explosion
as
go
I'm-
off 5 feet from his fucking ears. He can't
As
hear
I'm-
shit.
as I'm like helping pull him up and like kind of blinking away the vision or
Yeah.
back, whatever it was.
Are you
I'm
trying
kind
to
of
take
like,
him towards
like-
the gate or away from the gate?
Probably. Which way? So you saying this way or this way, right or left, or
Like if you're
down
actually
or
looking
up?
at the map,
Yeah.
left or right, not up or down, left or right, like towards the battle or away from the battle.
Oh, yeah. Probably back towards the battle because he is needed.
Okay.
Don't
You
feel like
start-
he should.
you
I'm just
start
like
dragging
jostling
his-
a little bit. I'm like, hey, we need you. Like, are you okay? Because if you're not okay, you're gonna just have to pretend you are.
You start dragging his Happy Meal ass up the fucking hill.
I'm dragging him over there if I'm able to. I'm very
Okay.
small, so but I am upset at
And I
him
have
right
no
now.
money.
He is up. Like he's moving but slow.
I'm like, I've got like both my hands on one of his arms, and I'm like trying to drag him
Yeah.
back. I'm like, we need
you're-
you,
mostly you're not like dragging him, you're mostly just like kind of guiding him
guiding him.
forcefully.
Yeah. And I imagine his ears are probably still ringing, so he's only hearing bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, you're getting the sense that he ain't hearing shit.
Yeah.
Not at the
I'm just
moment.
gonna like look at him, and probably knowing he can't hear anything right now, I would have the balls to say it. What did he ever do to you?
All
All
right.
right, guys, I got some bad news, but I am so exhausted. I'm fading here, so I'm gonna peace out a little early tonight.
Alrighty. Yeah, no problem.
Night.
We'll go ahead
Night,
and
y'all. Have a good night.
cap her off.
I will be gone next week. Going out of town for my anniversary. So
Ah, very nice.
Oh, congrats.
Congrats.
thank you. 2 years. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Well,
night.
y'all have a good night. Have a
Good
good rest
night.
session.
Bye.
Peace.
Alrighty. Well, we'll just run through this last little section as there's something important that happens shortly.
Cool.
Saren, what do?
I sleep.
Sarah just curls up, takes a nap.
I'm gonna make my way closer to my friends.
As you do, roll a perception check.
Oh, I forgot that 24 was me. I was really happy. for a
Making your
second.
way downtown.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't
Making my way.
see much detail. However, you do see behind the mirror men and most of the bulk of the army that's kind of pushing towards the wall. You do see the cart that Kit and Karis were in, or Kip and Karis.
Aw.
Kip and his mom. Sorry, I had to.
Uh-oh.
Not as much.
I had to.
Damn it.
I know it's not. I just had to make the joke.
I literally thought it was though.
Oh, is
Trace
he
over
really?
here rolling.
Yeah,
Should I
Time
call
when our
Saren?
friends got
No.
bloated up.
Saren
Okay.
falls off the wall.
Guys, I think I can see Kip's cart from here. I'm gonna yell that
Yo,
to my
that
friends.
shit is fortified.
You're
Is
currently
it?
next to the twins.
Hey, I'm telling this general group.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Also, I'd like to
Individuals
prep an action. Just if anything comes at us, I'll protect my friends.
John, Jan, go ahead and roll a perception check real quick.
All right.
Not perceptive.
I have not been Bro, what
Y'all
I'm
ain't
more
shit.
distracted on the big
on?
explosions that just happened. Those were cool.
Sylvanas, you start
They're still
seeing
praising.
a couple people who appear to have gotten hit by some of the shrapnel when that big ass fucking explosion went off around the wall. Not let me see. I don't think any
Which
of them were
particular
shot.
direction?
Yeah. Okay. So there's about 10 total. 6 of them are up to the north. 4 of them are down to the south. None of them are the drafters.
I'll go up to the
TB.
north and just begin a sort of simple, like welfare check, I guess.
Alrighty. Yeah. Go ahead and medicine, and we'll see how efficient you are. Ooh, you are very efficient. Um, okay, yeah.
Magic
Quickly
eight.
enough, you kind of triage the situation. You determine that probably 3 of them could get back up and keep going. They just had basically minor bits of shrapnel kind of in non-lethal areas. One of them looks like he's pretty fucking rough, and then the other 2 are kind of they're dazed mostly. Like they look like they got a concussion, but are otherwise fine. The one dude on the ground has looks like a big ass plank of wood sticking out from his ribs.
I'll see if I can't sort of help him up and start moving him towards away off the wall.
All right, you start hiking his Happy Meal ass off the wall. As you do, you see Sybil carrying up the prism.
Just gonna like wave
Once
as we're walking by.
She does not have the goofy smile on her face. She is just like scowl of like, what the fuck? You know? Very noticeably not the golden retriever energy as usual.
Alright.
Alrighty. Jan, you your explosion went off.
It was splody. I am gonna go ahead and that system was kind of working. I'm gonna go ahead and load another cannonball, and I'm gonna add a ball on top of that regular cannonball that is UV, super violet, and orange.
Yep.
Yes, one of those ones.
Sweet. Where are you aiming?
Toss that up. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and toss it up right towards homie and his guards. I know somebody's gonna take care of them.
Alrighty. Firstly, int check for ye old cannon. Doesn't need to be massive, but you know.
Ryan?
Okay. Yeah, you are functional. Please roll a d20 plus 5.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll this. 15.
That'll do. Okay, you see him blasted. Let's see. That is cocked as hell. Okay. What's your what's your spell attack modifier? Or just spell modifier rather, not attack.
My spell modifier is 3.
3. Okay. Yeah, you see a decent amount of wounds appearing on the skin of this yellow white. You done damage. All right. Cool. Well, it's at this point that individuals will be moving forward. You guys will see the green whites who have not been exploded start making their way forward. 1, 2. Let's see if they see shit.
Forget
That's not very useful.
I natural 20 those.
I know. That is
because I'm a thug. A thug.
No.
Not a thug.
You will see this one fall into one of your holes.
Yeah.
This
and
one.
there's some mean stuff in there.
Oh God.
It's like
all right,
they
this
just
one
like walked right into it on purpose.
No, this one fortunately I picked lower for.
Oh.
So he manages to spring past and onto the wall where currently there is a problem.
Oh.
Okay. With that, we'll start moving shit forward now that you're smaller and more 1, 2, 4. Okay, I think it's about there. These guys start slowly moving forward. Slowly forward. Forward. All right, can I get a perception check from just about everybody?
God.
I still can't see
Son
nothing.
of a bitch. What is with these rolls tonight?
Layla, Sylvie,
Oh
as
my
you
goodness.
cross over kind of the open section of the gate, you'll you'll recognize a extremely large individual up on a hill with what looks like a fucking cannon. As you see Iron Fist aiming it down at Kip's Kip's fucking carriage and blasting the side of it, creating a hole basically in the front axle.
Okay.
Layla, you see this as well.
Like to break them out
Seemingly so. Yes, Iron
or to
Fist.
kill them?
No, this appears to be a very targeted one right for that front axle so that it doesn't explode them, but the
Oh,
front
lit.
half of
Neither
it.
one of them will be Jedi Masters.
Alrighty. Okay.
And with that, you guys will see Kip and Karis making their way out of the
Oh shit, they
hole.
survived.
That's what we were missing, Arcus. A fucking cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, we're standing right next to him.
Nobody ever accused good old Iron Fist of being subtle.
I mean, it's in the name. But I don't think the guy's capable of being stealthy.
Yeah, no.
Maybe he can.
Yeah, you see those two make their way out into the
A
field.
bitch! I swear to God, if you go behind that TV, I'm skinning you.
Skin the cat. Okay.
No, that's the TV. If you push it over, I will actually.
Garrus are there. Issues. Firstly, everybody's noticing
Please,
section to the left
baby.
going way
I'm
worse
doing
than
great.
your guys' section is going at the moment. Second issue, there is a green white who tears apart this fucking legion super quick.
What's this guy doing?
That's Danavis.
Not-
He hasn't had his turn yet. He's commanding people.
Just watching his people get murdered over there.
Well, it's a green white. So imagine unlimited drafting ability, all condensed in one giant asshole.
That's poopy.
Yeah, and it's at about this point that you see the bulk of their army that remains, at least in the middle section, start to make their way directly to the fucking to the gate. Sybil, well, rather Sylvanas, you start making your way past. Sybil, you lead get the prism directly to the center area where he, without hearing anything, shouts up at Stanovis.
You.
Retreat! Full retreat to the fucking back wall.
Wait, he said it as in Gavin said that, or Dan?
Yeah, no. Gavin ordered Danavis to do a full retreat to the secondary wall. Namely because as you guys again look to the left, there is
Oh,
a
the green.
there is a well
white.
not just that. Farther left. Those
Yeah.
guys failed. There is a sweep of more green whites coming your guys' way.
Dude. Sorry.
So we'll start some good old evacuation. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just go down the list real quick. You heard a full retreat order relayed to Danavis, who then relayed it to the rest of you. Horace, I'm just going to assume is going. Ark, you going?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have suicidal tendencies. You are bad now. John, Abandoned ship.
I haven't done any green, so I will abandon ship and retreat.
Abandoning ship.
Yes.
Okay. Layla, abandoned ship. Okay.
Sees me abandoning ship. She's like, "Oh fuck, I'm out of here."
Saying it
Time
here,
for
so I'm just
plan B.
assuming the abandoned ship.
Marsh said that
Spot
he's
is
also
starting. Sweet. Yanni boy, abandoning ship.
I am going to my special place where I set up some things earlier.
Okay.
But yes.
You all start abandoning ship. You'll see a few of the drafters that are about to break the halo are holding off a decent amount of them, but the armies are kind of sweeping through. As it goes, Mr. Arcus, you will see this whole regiment at the very top get taken out by one of your traps.
Yeah,
You'll
fuckers.
see half of this regiment get taken out by one of your traps. And yeah, another Jesus Christ. Your traps are taking the fuck out of these people. Another half of them get taken out here, and then fucking most of them get taken out from this one. Good lord. As they start
Yeah.
converging. As you're all making your way down, you see the prism appearing as if he's trying to draft, but his body is rejecting it. It seems like, despite the color coming in, nothing's coming out. You
Sounds
you hear Danavis trying to pull his ass away, but as he does, he kind of breaks it as the main bulk of the army is starting to make their way in, and you'll see specifically only Sybil, actually. You'll see his skin start radiating every color, kind of just blasting through one at a time as a bundle of something looks bright, like bright, starts appearing in the middle of this wall as it glows and grows and grows until it's pretty much as bright as the fucking sun. And you see a massive fuck off explosion as the main bulk of the army is taken out. However, so is Gavin as he passes the fuck out.
I attempt to draft like I don't know, a stretcher or something to try to help get him out of there.
He's all right. The
I was
black
gonna
guard
say-
that surround him start pulling him away.
As long as they pull him out.
Let the adults carry him.
Yeah. It's wise.
Guys, I think we're about to get a stern talking to next session.
Leans
I'm really
over
not
to
looking forward
John.
to it.
I think my explosion was bigger than his. What do you think?
I
Seeing
mean,
that he's being
like
taken.
size wise, yeah. Intensity, this shit was literally
Casualty
like a mini
wise?
sun for a minute.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't doubt that.
But regardless,
But my ears are still ringing from that.
it's roll a perception check. Just everybody's still around, just to
I
see if
haven't
you
been
see this
able to
fucking
roll
sight.
a perception check this whole time.
Yeah, it's great. One day you'll get it. Hey, look at that. Wow. Arcus, Jan, Sybil. You guys will see Karis and Kip get
Yeah,
separated. But you'll see Karis riding in on a procured horse, still in a dress, with the caps still on her eyelid. Meanwhile, you guys will see Kip kind of wandering his way through the field as Iron Fist descends the hill trying to find them.
climbing over charred bodies.
Yeah, the situation is fucked. There's a lot of smoke.
And death.
I mean,
um,
there's still a bunch of the enemies on top, right?
yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Or what's left of the wall.
The northern section was just fucked. There was no Danavis there. But yeah, so you guys end up retreating to the auxiliary wall. Right about here. And start taking up secondary positions. John, Jan, you guys head over to Jan's secret prayer place. And Sybil, you watch as, as the prism
about to
is
play.
dragged away by the Blackguard.
You better not die before I get answers.
Have you guys ever
Be
played the
fucking
game Bloody
pissed.
Mary?
Man, I can't wait to read the notes
my
tomorrow and be
God.
like, oh, that's what I spaced out for.
Yeah. So, yeah, next week, the battle for Garriston, and we'll see how you do. You took out a significant portion of the army, a lot more than I thought you would.
Those traps were fucking
Fire.
I
intense.
won't be working next Friday, so I'll be much less tired. I'll have time to not be fucking exhausted.
Yay.
I just started my new job, so.
Congrats.
Mm,
Well, thank you all for
good
playing.
night.
Good night.
Trace, sorry for not being here all night, pretty much.
No, you're fine.
Night, guys.
Good
See you
night.
guys.
Good night.
See ya.
Damn, that was quick.
Everybody
That
go.
was
Cheers.
yeah, that was a short one.
It was
One-
good though. It was
Yeah,
good.
the one
It's a good like
significant
lead up.
person I needed here was you there, Miss Sybil. So